Hey friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally doesn't work, man. It's another rainy day here in the Washington metropolitan area, and I'm not complaining, but damn, we got flooding going on all over the place, and it's getting to be ridiculous. I wish there was a way I could just kind of spread this rain across the country, because I know some places could really use it. But this is getting to be ridiculous because it's rained Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow. And it feels like we're in Seattle or something. And I've got to get my truck inspected. The sticker, of course, dies in a couple of days, so I need to sit here in line and take care of that. But tomorrow, the team packs up and goes to Oxnard. And they're one of the few teams that actually go other places for training camp. Now in this day and age, you have the whole sports complex where you've got the stadium, you got the training facilities, and a lot of times now they're actually tied to like a medical facility or an orthopedist and things like that. So it's literally everything is done right there. But the Dallas Cowboys are still going to Oxnard on a regular basis, and I got to tell you, I like that. When I grew up, I went to Madison High School, and we were one of the few teams that actually went away to training camp. If you ever seen the movie Remember the Titans, well, that was about the school, actually, T.C. Williams, that was in Alexandria, Virginia, same region that I played football. In fact, we played against T.C. Williams on a regular. In fact, we had a game I'd like to forget in the rain in the regionals. But that's a story for another day. But T.C. Williams would go away to training camp, as well as Madison High School, and we used to go to Front Royal to Randolph-Macon Military School, and it was good because it was an opportunity to get the guys together and really get to know each other. We were gone for a week, and it was hell. Literally, we'd have practice in the morning, first thing. Then we'd have 12 o'clock practice for special teams. Then we'd have another practice. And unlike the NFL now where they got one practice that's padded, you were full pads in every one of those practices. And you were watching film and everything else in between. So it was literally from the time you got up in the morning until you went to bed at lights out 10 o'clock, nothing but football. And of course, there's always the pranksters and things. And of course, if you're a rookie or in my day being a freshman or a sophomore and stuff, it was the hierarchy where the crap went downhill. And there's something to be said about that because you're away from all of the other distractions and things. Football players now, their husbands, they've got girlfriends, they've got kids. And football's become more of a 9 to 5 kind of a deal, except when you go to training camp, you got your roommate who's one of your teammates, you're getting to know them even better and coming together like a family. And that's one of those things that I feel like is happening with our Cowboys. When I look at all the stuff that the guys do beyond just practice. The offensive line goes out to dinner every week and things like that. You look at Zeke Elliott buying stuff for the offensive linemen and his teammates and things like that. You see Dak Prescott taking guys fishing and, doing stuff together. To me, that's going to bode well for this team because now football is so different than when I was a kid. When I was a kid and watching the Cowboys and things being here in the Washington, D.C. area, free agency wasn't a thing. It really wasn't. Basically, when you got drafted by a team, you were going to be that team's player for your whole career. And it built bigger bonds. Cowboys and Redskins truly hated each other because for 5, 6, 10 years, you were playing those guys, and it was those guys that were in your way to success. Those bonds aren't really there like they used to be anymore because free agency has changed all that. Guys realize, hey, look, I'm looking out for me. I am looking out for my career and the next thing where I'm going to get paid the most. And sometimes you don't have players that are really all into that team concept. What I always say is listen to a player. And it always drives me crazy because they never take ownership of a team. They'll say, I'm here to help this team. This team? What do you mean, this team? Isn't it your team? But that's where football is different. It's, I'm here because they're paying me the most. And if they're not the ones that are going to pay me the most, then I'm going to go to someplace else. I am just a hired gun. It's great for the players because you want the players because of what they do to make as much money as possible. And I got nothing wrong, no bad feelings about a player getting paid because what they do out on that field, they are risking their lives every single play. But you kind of miss that team concept of a guy who was all in for the team. They would live and die as a Dallas Cowboy or a Redskin or an Eagle or a Giant. So yeah, I'm old, been around, and I've seen things a little different. Damn. I got a Green Bay Packer fan in front of me. I'm Mark Holmes, feeling a little waterlogged, but happy that tomorrow our team heads for Oxnard. I'll see you guys later.